Slop City Podcast!
Oh, that's beautiful.
What'd you say, bitch?
You gotta be dick down in Dallas, or railed out in Austin. We love you, Trey Lewis. And
You didn't sing it right.
dick down in Dallas, railed out in Raleigh,
Tag team down in Tennessee.
anal in Austin,
Butt fucked in Boston.
blumpkin in Boring. Damn, Trey, why didn't you say blumpkin?
Butt fucked in Boston is my favorite.
Yeah, I like anal in Austin because it's surprising.
Tag teamed in Tennessee.
Ooh, can we start recording on the TVs?
They're on.
You already got them on?
Yeah, I wanted to make sure
Randy.
We got to clap. We got to clap, clap, clap.
Clap, 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 clap. Clap, clap, clap.
Clap, clap, clap.
Wow. We are back in St. Louis.
In the studio.
We're back in the studio. First time Libbie's been back in the studio since she got fucked.
Since I got dick.
Since she got
Since somebody dunked down in this wet ass pussy. Get a bucket,
get a
and
bucket and a mop
for this wet ass pussy.
Give me
Beat it up,
everything
check
you
it,
got.
Beat it up.
Dangly
Catch a charge.
back in the back of my throat. Oh God, I love those women.
I've had people say to me, "You look different," and I think once you have a penal inside of you, you get a different look about you.
I will say there is a weird glow about you that the first time I saw it, like the first day, not so much, because you were just, you know that like when somebody just gets rammed and they almost look sweaty for a full day after,
No,
you know when you walk, you know what I'm talking about. You see someone right after they got railed and you're like, smells like,
smells like anal.
you know when you smell someone and you're just like, oh God, you just had sex.
No,
Okay, well, I'm going to let you know what it smells like. Combination of fish oil,
and
tuna, white bread, and a Cheeto.
very specific.
Very specific, because that's what it smells
Wait a
like.
minute. It looks, when I'm looking at Randy's files, it looks like someone else was sitting. That looks like Ron Finger in my chair.
No, that's me in your chair. That's Ron Finger and Tina's chair.
Fucking Finger.
Wow. Ron Finger better not be sitting in Libbie's chair unless he's planning on fingering her.
Yeah.
Finger bang.
So if you're out there, Ron Finger, you're
For
looking to finger.
For those of you that don't know, Ron Finger is a comedian here in St. Louis. And if you can find him on Instagram, let him know he needs to finger Libbie. So find his address, let him know.
I know where he lives. I've been to his house before.
Have you really?
Yep.
What were you doing there? Were you?
I went there to film something with him, and
Sounds like a porno.
who was I with? A couple of nice fellas. We were there, and I was in his basement with them, and he did not finger me, even though his name is Ron Finger.
You'd think that's like kind of the one thing he'd do. Like that would be like his signature move. Like anytime he's around someone, he's like, boom, wha-blam.
I got you with the finger.
Yeah,
You've been fingered.
I know that's a really juvenile thing for me to say. Yeah, hacky, juvenile, the whole deal. But no, I think you do look a bit different. I think there's just a glow about you. Like your eyes are open a little bit more. They're just a little
You know why?
bit
Because
more
they're
open.
looking for more dick.
Oh, dude, your eyes are on the prowl.
My eyes are open and ready to find anyone that could give me the slightest look of interest. And I'll be
Libby-
like, bam!
Oh, for sure. But yeah, she's just been rocking and rolling. You guys all heard on the last podcast, like, on the last podcast, had you just been phone sexing and yellowing?
Yes.
Yellow.
And we, Chelsea,
Randy in the background goes, yellow.
Chelsea had put out the all call for me to get laid.
Sure.
And we talked about how we got a few messages. one of which was an audition tape, a young man combing his hair, brushing his hair.
He's the only one that sent an audition tape, correct?
Correct.
He is the only one that sent an audition tape. He is the only one so far that has dunked in. To Libbie. Okay? So take notes, suckers.
So when we first started the all call, when Chelsea first started casting call, he was sent by a female fan of Chelsea's.
Great.
And he didn't know who we were, what we were doing. He didn't know anything about us.
His friend saw the story and was like, "Oh my God, what do you think?"
His friend saw the story and said, "Hey, these girls are going to be in Chicago, and you're in Chicago right now. So why don't you contact him?" And with no hesitation, he just sent an audition tape and said, "Hey, ladies, I'm staying at this hotel here on whatever street. Come on by if you want." And
wow.
I just typed something like,
he created an Instagram account to do this. No, he probably had one before.
He did.
Still hysterical.
It was on private though. So
not anymore.
Not anymore. So I just said like, "You're hot," or "That's hot," or something.
Yeah, and for those of you that didn't, has anybody seen the video? Did you post the video anywhere?
No.
Okay, so I'll just do a quick play-by-play of it. It was truly one of the most beautiful yet disturbing things I've ever seen in my entire life. Because you can tell that this man is hot. He has better hair than I do and Libbie combined. Even though Libbie has an incredible haircut from Christina Cheeseman.
Chessman, isn't it? Cheeseman?
I just read it as Cheeseman.
I do too, but I think
every time.
I think is it Chessman? I have to look because every time.
It probably is Chessman, and I'm the dumb, fucking, fat American idiot that was like, "It's Cheeseman." Wow. Oh God, she probably.
It is Cheeseman. I always think Chessman in my head.
I thought it was Cheeseman. So what I'm trying to say is that his casting call video, his audition tape that he sent in over Zoom, truly incredible hair. Was he shirtless or wife beater? I can't remember.
He had a white t-shirt on.
White t-shirt. I thought he had a wife beater on. I don't know why.
He also sent 2 shirtless pics. Very nice, very risque. Didn't get too forward and send his dick, which was great. It showed,
restraint.
I respect you, and also I'm sexy.
Well, and the nice thing about the video that he sent was that he didn't say one word. He didn't speak. He didn't say, "Hey, I want you to pick me, and here's why. Because I'm looking to ride on your coattails, and I want to be a comedian." No, he didn't say anything dumb like that. He doesn't want to be a comedian. He doesn't want to ride on anyone's coattails. The point is, he sent in a video totally objective. He could have spoken and ruined the whole thing. But instead, those of you that aren't watching the YouTube video right now, yeah, daddy. Yeah, poppy. Those of you that aren't watching the YouTube video right now, you should be because you're just missing out. But the video was like him. It was just like.
Just brushing his hair.
He didn't have a real brush either, which showed that he can work with the materials around him. If he needs to detangle his hair, he don't need a wet brush like a bunch of these cuck women do, like a bunch of these cucks out there.
See what kind of brush it is.
I don't think he used a brush. I think he used his freaking fingers.
No, he pulled it out. He pulls it out first, like this.
He pulls out his hair like this.
And pulls it down, and then he grabs a brush, I thought.
Oh, no. I don't believe he grabbed a brush. No brush.
Honeys.
He has, yeah. Oh, damn, he does have a wet brush. I was just so horny that I just.
Couple strokes. Oh, my God.
Yeah, I was so horny. We're what? I mean, show it to me. Turn it over to me. Oh, my God. He looks like Princess Leia. What? Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman in that Star Wars. Give me the computer right now.
And this is an older video because his hair isn't that long anymore.
Well, give me.
He's had this in his wheelhouse, ready to send to somebody.
Wow.
Like me.
Because you know what? I was actually just thinking that. Like that video of him brushing his hair and then the shirtless pic he sent you. I'm like, his hair doesn't look that long. Hand me that mouse, Libbie. And then, for those, I'm going to try to do this justice.
And while you're doing that, I'll read what I wrote. I
Natalie
just simply wrote, "You're
Portman,
hot."
Star Wars.
Okay? That's all I wrote. You're hot. When did he send
Did
it?
you write YOU_RE or YOURUR?
And I'd like to point out that he sent this at
Oh, yeah.
he sent this at 4:48 a.m.
Wow. So
And
he is either staying up late doing cocaine or waking up early for a very good job.
And then I said, almost 12 hours later, "You're hot." And he said, "Thank you."
Okay, you see
So are you?
do you see Natalie Portman's kind of hair right there?
Yeah.
That part?
Yeah, you said his name. You got to beep it out, Randy.
Randy, write it down. I said his name.
We got to think of a name to call him.
Okay, yeah. I like Charlie. I think Charlie's always a good
Let's call him Charlie.
Charlie or Carl. Or maybe we can give something that honors, his hair
Well,
and call him Harry.
Harry. Let's call him Harry.
We'll call him Harry. So Harry sends this really luscious video, and I guess I thought there was no hairbrush at first, but there is in fact a hairbrush. And
Because you didn't watch it 50 times like I did.
No. I should have believed you when you said, I think there was a hairbrush. But I mean, it starts out with a nice, pulling his hair out. Harry's just pulling his hair all out, kind of rubbing it around, doing a little bit of this. Almost like, when you're trying to, fix your hair
Yeah,
after.
you're trying to plump it
it's
up
like-
a little bit.
For me, I'll be like, oh, I got to pump it up before a show. And I'm like, kind of pump it up. I mean, it was sexy. And it was also very confusing.
I know. I'll never understand why he chose that, but I'm glad that he did.
I am too.
Because it is the one thing that makes him stand out from all the others.
When Harry met Libbie, I mean, come on.
So I say, "You're hot." He says, "Thank you. So are you." What part of Chicago are you from? And I thought, this guy doesn't know anything about what's going on in our lives because we put it all on Instagram. And he responded to a story, which made me think he watched my stories.
Mm-mm.
I said, "I'm from St. Louis. We have a comedy show at the Improv."
So you flexed immediately.
Yeah, I did.
You didn't-
Every guy,
You didn't.
and I didn't try to sugarcoat it. Simply,
You shouldn't.
this is what we're doing.
No, you should be blunt and say, I'm famous and y'all need to recognize.
He
'Kay.
said, "Nice." A friend of mine that's a woman ran into your page and forwarded it to me yesterday. You and your friend are wild, but sexy.
Ooh, so he was first trying to dunk into not just you, but also Chelsea.
Trying to get, because
he was like, let me compliment both of them because I might be getting some double trouble.
He said, "What hotel are you staying at?" Very bold.
That is
Very bold. And I said,
Not what neighborhood are you staying at? What hotel?
and
What part of town are you in? He's just like, give me your address so I can come and suck that CLIT.
I said, "A friend forwarded it." Ah, that's funny. Still keeping him at arm's length.
Absolutely.
I wasn't ready to commit to Harry.
No.
He said, "She's a woman. I moved to Colorado last year, and I'm in Chicago visiting until next week. You're super hot as well."
So that was his answer to your friend recommended you? He just zoomed right over that? Harry did. He's like, nah, I'm telling you about me. We are not talking about my friend. What matters is I'm here now. I'm home here now.
He says, "I'm attracted to a pretty face, spontaneous personality." He says this word all the time. Meaty women. And he said, "You fit that category very, very well, I must say."
Spontaneous personality. For those of you that know Libbie, I mean, I would say there are a lot of spontaneous things about you, but you kind of do them from one place.
I think it's
you know what I mean?
because of the stories he was watching,
sure.
where we
Sure,
were
sure,
just
sure.
kind of being wild.
Yeah. Okay. So he's watching the stories, kind of just like,
What
whoa.
the fuck?
It's like in your stories when you're on the road, it's like a bunch of kids at a sleepover that ate a bunch of candy, and they're just like, they stayed up too late, It's never like wild in the way of like you're doing keg stands and
Right.
everyone's drunk. It's like y'all ate too much candy and you're going to be up all
Right.
night.
So then he says, he said, what are you doing tonight? I said, we have two.
Meaty.
He always says meaty, and it's so funny to me. What are you doing tonight? I said, we have 2 shows. Oh, okay, you're a comedian yourself. Still not knowing what's going on. It would be nice to meet you or chat with you. But I don't know if you're open to meeting men while you're out here. You and your friend are both seem super cool. And I said, it's going to be busy. Still holding him very far away.
Hold on a second. So back it up. Back it up, Terry. Back it up. So he is still trying for the double whammy.
He's still trying for the double.
Your
win.
friend and you. Your friend
Well,
and you.
I think because Chelsea had said we're trying to get laid.
Yeah,
Like
sure,
she just
sure,
put it out there as that. So he didn't know either one of us.
Okay.
He maybe thought.
So he said, what are y'all doing tonight? Comedy show.
Right.
Okay, so
he said I would send more pictures of me, but only if you want me to. Very respectful.
love a person that asks any kind of consent, even if it's like, hey, do you mind if I eat one more strawberry off your nipple? Hey, do you mind if I show you my screenplay? Always ask. Hey, do you mind if I pitch you a couple of things, right? Ask.
Okay, so this was the 16th. He says
That was, when was the first conversation? The 15th?
The 15th, and
Mhm.
all throughout the day because he sent the 15th at 4 a.m. and then we were chatting.
Okay, got it.
But still keeping him at bay.
At ease, boys.
And to this story, which I'm just sitting there looking weird, he says, I think I would kiss you and then let you sit on my face right afterwards. LOL.
Whoa. I think I would kiss you and then let you sit on my face
And
afterwards.
then I loved it. Loved the comment, but
Hit
didn't
the
say
love.
anything. And he said, I'd lick your booty hole too. With no hesitation. And then sent a very nice emoji of himself.
So the way that he says, I'd lick your booty hole too, is like someone that it has like a light bulb go off on your head. He goes, you know what? Wow. That story of you just looking around with that 70s show background to Smoke on the Water. He's watching that Instagram story of yours, just like watching you look around, just looking around, really vibing with it. And he says, you know what? Call me crazy, but I think I would kiss you. And then I'd let you sit on my face. Then
And
you give it
then-
a love, and you give it a love, and then he goes, come to think of it, I'd like to lick your booty hole too. He sounds like he's like, wow, never thought of this, but I could also lick your booty hole while you're down there sitting on my face. So that is just really, that's spontaneous
That's
for
very
Harry.
spontaneous. Then on the 17th at 11:09 p.m., he sends a.
You didn't talk to him the rest of that day?
No.
He hit you with that, and you were like,
he said, "What are you up to?" And I didn't answer him.
okay, wow, that's tight. That's ballsy. The fact that you said, I ain't got time for this. I'm eating McDonald's in my bed.
Well, I was also busy having phone sex and.
Sure,
and
you were
all that
doing
stuff.
there were a lot of moving parts.
So then when you and I were doing the podcast, I put a thing up and said, or showed, we're at the podcast room. And he says, are you still in Chicago? And I loved it, but didn't say anything.
Mystery.
20 minutes later, he says, what are you up to tonight? I didn't even love that one. I just ignored it.
Why were you ignoring them?
I think there's just a lot coming in. We had shows that night.
Sure.
Also just, scared. I don't want to.
Well, and we went and had pizza too.
Yeah, we're busy.
We had pizza that day, and we all had massive diarrhea shits after the pizza. There was just so much cheese.
July 18th, 3 p.m., posted a story of me eating a burrito.
That was the last day we were in Chicago. We were in Chicago July 15th through the 18th.
This picture.
I remember that. That was a good one. Good
He
picture.
says, I would eat you like if I was eating a burrito myself. And then I was like,
Using his surroundings.
I mean,
That's
just great.
what I'm talking about. You could have been eating a taco and said, eating a taco.
Here's what I did. This is what I did. I'm on my period now. Sad face. Because I wanted to gauge where he was with this period thing.
Yeah, because we had one guy dunk out before.
That doesn't mean I can't eat your ass, LOL.
Yeah, baby.
Problem solved, LOL.
And that's what you hit him back with?
That's what he said.
Oh, he said problem solved, LOL.
Then I made the drooly emoji face, and I said, yeah, but will you fuck me? Oh, yeah! Woo!
And then he goes, yellow.
And here comes...
Yellow.
No, here comes the best sentence ever. You just have a lot of booty meat, so... So I would need your help and need you to use both hands and spread them cheeks for me. Or
Damn.
your friend could assist and spread them for me. I mean,
Still trying to double team you guys.
that's if you like your booty licked.
He says that's what friends are for.
And then I said, I mostly want to get fucked. Well, I would rather do that honest. I would hope doggy style's your favorite position, and the louder you are, the harder I go.
Whoa, baby. The louder you are, the harder I
he says,
go.
But I doubt you're even in Chicago anymore, with a very sad emoji. And I said, I'm in Chicago and need to get fucked tonight.
Oh, my
Well,
God.
I'm serious if you are. Where are you staying?
He
And
said
then
that?
Yeah.
I'm serious if you are.
Yeah.
Good. Okay.
And then I told him where I'm staying.
Okay.
Would you like to exchange numbers? I am mobile and can come see you tonight if you're serious.
He said, I am mobile.
You know, mobile, out and about.
Okay. Love that you are trying to make that a thing. But I've never once had somebody be like,
Really?
what do you do? What you up to tonight? I am mobile and looking to come watch a movie with you.
Have you heard somebody say they're mobile?
In a roundabout way, yeah, I guess so.
I mean, maybe that Harry's elderly at heart.
Right.
So clearly he is. Because, I mean, if someone said that to me, I'd be like, what the fuck are you talking about? All right, so he hits you with a, hey, I'm T-Mobile around tonight.
He's like, you want to change numbers? And I gave my number and said, I'm serious. He said, around what time? And then I said, and then he said, I know you're on your period and I'm okay with that, but aren't you with your friends? Are you staying in the same room together? And that's when we switched over to the phone.
You called him?
I didn't call him. We started texting.
Oh, you guys switched over to the phone. And he said,
Then we just figured out the details from there.
great. And, I mean, wow.
And he was at so Chelsea and the girls had gone to the Playboy Bunny reunion party.
You didn't go?
No.
Why? Because you were
Well-
trying to get dick down?
I was trying to get dick down, and also because it was like a ball, and you had to have a ball gown, and all the ball gowns they brought over didn't fit me. They didn't look right, and I didn't really have a nice
Come to
dress.
think of it, Chelsea's outfit was definitely a ball gown. So,
She was Tammy, so she could wear whatever she wanted.
sure. I gotcha.
And
Okay.
also, yeah, that's also, I'll say off camera another reason.
Okay. Got it. Moving on.
So then I've discovered about Harry that time is a little bit of time is very fluid with him. So if he says half an hour, he doesn't mean half an hour. He could mean anywhere from 3 hours to 3 days.
Okay. So,
So I go down, I tell him, can you get some wine? You know, because he was at his folks' house. They were having like a barbecue. They were swimming and stuff.
and you're just kind of spooked. You're like, I need to loosen up a little bit.
Yes.
You're like, I can't go in this after not getting dick down for 10 years. I can't go in this with a Coke.
Right.
You're like, and I
needed
need
to
some.
loosen
I
up.
need something to loosen me up.
And I was about to meet a stranger, so I was a
Sure.
little scared.
I love the trust you had, though, because this could have totally turned into some kind of Uber driver kills you type thing.
Well-
it could have easily been like, yeah, I'll bring some wine, puts a whole gallon of GHB in it.
So,
But that's good.
so then time kept passing, and he was saying, I'm trying to leave here. Got to go over there and get my car, and it's just a lot.
What
of stuff.
time are we at now?
Oh God, it was getting late. It was like 8,
7 p.m., 7:30
8 or
p.m.
9.
Oh, God, it was getting late. It was
Well,
past supper time.
The girls were going to be coming back.
yeah.
so-
Were you texting them and letting them know what was going on?
I think so.
Or were you just like so horny?
I
that
was
you
all of
couldn't
the
even-
above. I had taken a shower. I'd washed every crevice.
Sure. With a washcloth or what?
Everything. Just,
Anything
anything I could find to stick
you
in there
had.
to clean.
Yeah, sure.
So
you grabbed a metal spoon, put it inside of your pussy, and you scooped out blood clots.
Yep.
Good.
And
Had to do that before. Usually do it with these two guys right
Oh,
here.
Well, so then I'm just waiting, and he texts. He's like, "Okay, I'll be there in 30 minutes." And I said, "Is that with you stopping to get the wine?" Because I was getting kind of agitated at this point. And he goes, "Yeah." I go, "Don't get the wine. I'll get it. You just get here." So I go down to the Marriott bar,
Uh-huh.
get a $50 bottle of wine because I didn't ask how much it was. I was just like, "Give me that bottle." And then he's like, $50. I was like, "What?"
Very cute that you're like, I mean, to us, that's expensive, but it's like in the wine world, that's like a cheap bottle.
Right, but still, that's a lot of money.
That's my gas money.
That's a lot of money. So I take it up there, start drinking it.
Good. What kind of wine did you get? Were you like, I'll have white Zinfandel? And they were like, no one carries that anymore, you trashy old lady.
God, what was it?
Was it red or
Moscato?
white?
White? What'd you say?
Chardonnay, Pinot
No.
Grigio, Sauvignon Blanc.
I think it was Pinot Grigio.
Okay, great. So you got a white wine and you just start jamming
I started dunking in.
You started sucking that thing down.
I'm talking to my boss, Rachel, on the phone,
You called her.
FaceTiming. Yeah, I'm keeping her abreast of the situation.
Okay.
Then Harry kept calling, saying, "Oh, I'm here," blah, blah. And I go, "Look, I finally got sick of it." I go, "If you're not in here in this room in 20 minutes, don't come."
Oh, because how long had it been? An hour?
It just was taking too long. It was,
It was past the 30-minute mark.
and I said, "Are you really coming? Or are you fucking with me?" Like I started to think he was just fucking with me. He's like, "No, I'm coming. I'm coming."
He had a lot going on.
He was a little buzzed, so he was trying to like sober up before he drove there.
Okay.
There was a lot going on,
Okay.
and
Buzz driving is drunk driving.
right. So he was trying to wait that out, and so he calls and says, "I'm in the elevator."
Oh, yeah. So when he calls and says he's in the elevator, do you immediately go, bye,
No.
and hang up?
No, first of all, let me go back to the last phone call before that, where I'm like, "Are you really coming or not? Are you fucking with me?" I go, "I'm sitting here. I've got these cute ass fucking panties on, which were so cute, and you're not here." And I think it scared him straight, and he got there, and then he called when he was in the elevator.
And how many minutes was that after? What do you think? Or did you lose
That's
track of
probably
time
10 or
because you were
15
so buzzed?
I was buzzed, so it's probably 10 or 15 minutes. So he said he's in the elevator. I go stand in the door. I'm looking out like this.
You open the door, you're looking out
I'm looking out.
with your sexy undies on, top.
Well, I had a tank top on
Okay,
and some black joggers
great.
because I didn't want to, show them right away.
No, because then he's just going to go, ugh. Right when he walks up, he'll just be like,
And just come everywhere.
splooge.
I don't know when he came in if he hugged me or what.
Okay.
And then I looked at him and I was like, he's even more beautiful in real life.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe my eyes, and I wanted to tell him, go back out of here, sir. You're too cute for me.
You better get the fuck out of here.
But-
You screamed, go on. Get.
Leave me now. And he sat on the bed.
You asked him to euthanize you.
He sat on the bed, and I was playing some music that I was listening to. He goes, "Are you going to sleep?" And I'm like, "What?" He's like, "This music." I was like, "How dare you?" First of all,
She had Enya on in the background. It was like, bum, 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 bum. Who can say where the road goes? And Harry is walking into that. So he's immediately alarmed. His spontaneous personality is telling him, hey.
He sees an elderly woman listening to Enya.
He goes, listen, if you're thinking we're fucking Enya, you're wrong. We're going to be fucking to the wobble. Wobble, baby, wobble, baby.
Wobble,
Yeah,
baby,
that's what,
wobble.
yeah. So he walked. I love that the way you're describing this is exactly how I would act if I was having someone come. Like, I'd be like, so, yeah, I got music on. I'd be like pacing around, like being like, you like this song?
I was awkward.
Oh, God, I can't even imagine.
I was very awkward.
I have the utmost respect for you just for phone sexing. I mean, come on. If Rafe was like, oh, yeah, let me see that fat pussy while I was on the phone with him, I'd be like, shut up. Shut
Oh, God.
up. Because I would just be freaked out. And it's not his fault. I am just insecure with that kind of stuff. Now, when I'm getting, dig down there, when I'm getting DD'd, I'm taking it. I'm like,
With the
gritted teeth.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so you're playing some jams like Enya, jams like, Celine Dion, any soft rock song from the 90s that you can think of, you're playing
I'm
it.
playing. Well, I said, you can play something. And I think he picked a Bruno Mars song. So then he was sitting on Chelsea's bed. I was sitting on my bed, and we were just kind of talking. And
First question, what was it?
it was what?
Just,
I don't even remember.
you don't. You were both.
I don't remember. I just know that we were both kind of like acting squirrely and nervous.
So he plays Bruno Mars. Are you being funny? Are you making him laugh? What's going on?
Yeah, we were being like playful, fun, whatever.
You were like, stop
I was
it.
like, stop.
You're just like, stop.
I was like, stop. Fuck me.
No, you're like, stop it. Oh my God, this is crazy. You like fake kick him, but you kick him.
Falls over.
He falls into the like shitty dining room table they have in those rooms.
Oh my God.
You're just like, oh my God, stop. He looks up, he has a bloody nose.
I don't remember how long we sat there. I know at some point he took a shower.
So you were just kind of being playful. Oh, he took a shower.
Yeah.
Interesting choice to just take a
Well,
shower.
he had been out, out in the sun or whatever.
He's
all
like,
day.
listen, if you're going to be licking on my ball sack,
I need to
I
take
might
a
as
shower.
well get in there.
I think he might have been a little nervous too, so he's probably trying to get away for a minute.
What do you think that Harry was thinking while he was in the shower? What were you thinking? Did you just get your
Well-
clit sucker out immediately? Were you like, oh yeah?
Well, first of all, I think he said something like, "Let me see those underwear," and so I stood up.
you
just right in
you
front of
hold
him.
up your doo-doo undies.
I stood up, and I think he pulled my pants down, or I told him to pull my pants down. I don't know, one of the two. And he, I wish he was here so he could help
You
me
go.
tell the story.
Hey Harry,
Hey Harry,
de-pants me.
take my pants off.
Pants me.
And then he
Oh.
he saw the ass and the underwear and was like, "Whoa!"
He goes, boy, yoing, yoing, yoing.
Boing, and like turned me around and was like looking at my ass, like looking at it, looking around. And then I go, at some point I go, I have a fat pussy. I just want you to know. And he like puts
What?
me. He puts me.
What?
He
You
puts.
told him I have a fat pussy. Just wanted you to know.
I don't think I said just wanted you to know.
I
think
I
we
have
were
a
just.
fat pussy.
I think we were just talking like sexy talk, and I was like, I got a fat pussy, And so he like puts me on the bed and spreads my legs so farther than they probably should go, and was like trying to see the fat. He's like, let me see that fat pussy. And then I was like,
Oh my God. I'm horny.
And
Hold on a second. Does he take your undies off or is he moving them to the
he's trying
side?
to move them to the side, but they were so tight.
I was just gonna.
That he could
That's
not
happened to me
move it.
before. Rachel like started to do that. I'm like, I shouldn't even be wearing these.
They were so tight.
They are from 3 seasons ago.
So
3
needless to say, he
sizes.
couldn't see that fat pussy.
So this is post shower.
I think this was before.
Oh my God, dude. So you're like, yeah, pull my pants down. You're like, oh yeah.
I think I just like he was sitting on the bed and I stood up
just to like
to him
go
so
change
he could like
change the Enya
So
song
he
to
could
like
go
an
like this.
instrumental song
so
or
he
something.
could get the pants down. Or
So
whatever.
he's pulling your jogger. He's just like, let me see that ass.
Yeah.
Just like that. And you were kind of like, stop. And then your ass accidentally knocked him out. And he hit the TV.
and he laid there for 12 minutes like
But his penis was getting more erect as the farther into sleep he went.
oh my god,
Okay.
I just remembered something.
Okay, yeah, hit me. Oh God,
think this
this
was-
looks embarrassing.
I think this was after the shower.
after his shower.
He's on Chelsea's bed again.
Ugh.
And I think we started making out.
On Chelsea's bed.
Yeah.
You were like, that's my boss's bed.
That's my boss's bed. I'm
Mm.
being a naughty slut right now.
I'm being a naughty, slutty employee right now. Ugh.
So I somehow ended up sucking his dick.
Okay.
But
Are you on top of him or is he are you laying on the
he's
bed?
laid back.
Are you edge of the bedding? He's laying back.
I'm like, I think I was laying on the bed kind of halfway and he's like laying on the bed.
Okay, so you're perpendicular to him. Where are we at? Are you
so he's-
on top of him?
He's laying on Chelsea's bed sort of at an angle.
Okay, so he's
Head at the top.
what you would say we take
I'd
this
say a 45-degree angle.
rectangle. That's a bed.
He's like
Rectangle.
this.
He's kind of like when you cut a sandwich down in triangles. Like that.
But
in
the
the bed?
thing is I don't know how many people know this about me, but I have what's called dentures on the bottom, right?
Fuck, dude. Oh my God. No, I was getting ready for something very different. I was like, oh, dude. I was like, she's going to say like lipedema. It's hard for her to bend down. And you hit me with the dentures on the bottom.
So I have never sucked a dude's dick with the denture in. Okay,
Holy shit.
you can't, it's like hard. You know, it's not easy.
Yeah, dude, Joe Biden could barely speak with his dentures in. He was like, Donald, we'll get to that later.
So I
But-
was doing the best that I could with the situation because I didn't want to spring it on him right then that I had the denture.
Holy fuck.
So I'm doing the best I could, but also trying to playfully pretend I was like, let's do something else.
You're like holding onto his penis so hard because you're scared your dentures are going to fall out. So you're like this. You're like, the way you're sucking his dick is like,
It was horrifying, and
Just-
he noticed too because
he goes,
on Chelsea's Snap story. She goes, she sucked your dick, and how was it? And he goes, well, she hasn't done it in a while.
damn, dude, Harry roasted your ass.
me.
She hasn't done it in a while.
Which was
God.
true. But he also said it was good or whatever.
Well, she
So-
clearly hasn't done it in a while.
So I think
Fuck.
at that point I think we ended up having sex after that.
Okay, so hold up. So he's at an angle and you're totally on top of him, right? Like, are your legs spread or are you perpendicular to him where you're kind of like,
I'm just
you're there
I'm
and
still
you're just,
standing.
you're guzzling his cock from right
I'm
there.
just standing and
You're standing perpendicular to his penis.
and bent over.
Bent over the bed. So your booty is out
Yes.
to the window, facing the window.
No, towards the inside of the room.
Oh, got it. Okay. So he's laying there, you're laying there, and your tummy and your tits are on the bed, booty's out, and you're just guzzling his little wiener.
As best as I could.
Guzzling, trying to keep those dentures in.
Trying to keep him
That's, people don't think
in. And
about
also not
sex.
scrape his dick.
Sure. People don't think about sex when you're elderly, these are things these are things we can all be learning right now. So y'all want to ha ha ha, oh, her dentures. Shut up. Because one day you're going to have dentures. And if you don't, you're going to have gummy little teeth. You're going to have just gums. So you better listen up, y'all. So you're guzzling his cock. kind of scared.
trying.
Yeah, you're trying. You're trying
And I
really
always
hard.
like to do the method where you do the hand and the mouth.
Sure.
So you don't have to do as much work. Well, he kept taking my hand off.
He don't want that.
He didn't want that.
wants you to choke on it.
He wanted me to choke on it. And
Yeah.
I'm
Guys
all for
love that.
I'm all for choking on it. I just the teeth. I didn't want to hurt his ding dong.
You don't want your dentures to fall out
I don't want
onto his what do they call it? Happy trail. Your dentures fall out on his happy trail. You're already at an angle.
Right.
You can't be doing
Could
too
have been a
many things.
disaster.
I mean, what you could have done is just like there would have been a way to save it. Hypothetically, if your dentures did fall out while you're sucking his ding-a-ling at a perpendicular angle, dentures come out, he gets up like, what was that? You fucking take his neck and you shove him back down. And he would have really gotten a kick out of that. Pick up your dentures.
Or I could have said, "What'd you do to my teeth, man? You knocked my fucking teeth out."
You'd be like, oh my God, what's happening? You could have done a really good bit. That
Yeah.
would have been great. Okay, so, and then from there, had you guys already been making out at this point?
Yes, we were making out.
Passionately.
Touching each other's bodies as far as I can remember.
Exploring each other's bodies.
And then I got on the edge of the bed, of course, with the ass up.
You know I love the edge of the bed, brother.
Got that
Chelsea
ass
and I
popping.
love the edge of the bedders. That's what we are. I like to get fucking railed on the edge of the bed.
And then he fucked.
So he's done. Your legs are up.
No, I'm on doggy style.
Oh, your dog
With the booty meat, with the booty meat.
because that's what he's there for. He's for that beef jerky.
He's there for
He's
that
there
booty
for
meat.
that McDouble. He's there for that Big Mac.
And we both were drinking, so everything was kind of weird for a little bit there. I got my vibrator and was trying to do that at the same time. There's just like a lot going on.
While he was doing doggy.
Yeah.
Whoa, that's a lot of sensory.
There's a lot of stuff.
That's a lot of sensory stuff.
So then we didn't complete. We laid down and we were just like talking and laughing and making out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I cannot believe how beautiful you are.
Yeah.
Sir. And then
What a whirlwind. Everybody, just take it in.
and then we were kissing and he's like, I feel like you're holding back again the teeth. Like I was afraid, the teeth would pop out.
oh, honey. Libbie.
He picked up on that right away.
He knows. He is not only a spontaneous personality, but he's in tune. When he's exploring someone's body,
He's in tune.
he's in tune.
So then the girls came back and I go in there and say,
Did
hey,
you
honey,
tell
it's me here.
While you're in bed
And
with
then
him.
Chelsea lost her mind, of course, when she came in there and saw him. And he was cool as shit. Just like, stop. She starts
Stop.
filming. He's just going with it. He didn't care. They go back over there after a while of recording, and I start. I wanted to show him her stories because in the first one he looked like I kidnapped him. It's hilarious. He's just like, "Hi, I've been kidnapped. Help!" And
He has like a bag tied over his head.
and he goes on her page and he goes, "Wait, she has 1 million followers?" He goes, "You got 1 million followers?" He starts, all the puzzle pieces start coming together for him. He's like, "Wait a minute, what have I gotten myself into?" Not realizing that everything he just did was going to be broadcasted to millions of people.
Yeah.
So he started to like realize like, oh, something's going on with these guys.
Y'all aren't just big bitches. You're big deals.
So, oh God, what happened after that?
He screamed through the wall.
He goes,
"You've
"You
got
got
1 million followers." Love it.
And then we kind of like talked about just regular stuff.
Were you gyrating at all?
We were
During...
just touching each other,
Oh, you were touching each
yeah,
other.
we were laying in the bed together.
Was it kind of one of those things where you're like, when you're kind of like naked and it's like,
Yeah, I was
Like, you're,
scratching
like,
his
kinda
back
like,
and stuff too.
you're like,
And touching
whatever.
his hair.
Well, and you were touching his hair while you're doing it. How did his hair smell? Like the hotel shampoo or like better?
He didn't wash it when he was in the shower.
Oh, he
smelled
left
good,
it dry.
It got wet because he was in there, but
Just a quick body rinse is what he was really doing.
And so, oh God, he didn't stay there that night, I don't think. Did he?
I don't believe so. I think he did end up leaving.
He left.
But I think you guys were up really late.
He left because I wanted Chelsea to be able to come back into her room. I didn't want her to have to sleep over there.
Okay.
Then the next day, he came over again just for a little bit to hang out.
What time?
It was late again. It was like
okay.
10. It was another one of those, it's going to be 2 hours, but it's 3.
Jesus.
And,
So
I had asked Chelsea to record me telling him about the denture because I was going to tell him about it.
yes. Yeah,
So
you got it. You had to tell him. So I'm glad you did.
She recorded about 15. Am I still on? She recorded about 15 minutes. Why can't I hear? Oh. She recorded about 15 minutes of video of me not telling him. And
Were you scared
I
to
was
tell him?
scared.
Why were you scared? I bet he would think it's funny.
Well, then I kept looking over at Chelsea and she's like looking at me like, just do it. And then he said something about blowjob or something. And she goes,
said,
speaking of blowjobs, she goes, do you want me to tell him? And I'm like, yes. And she goes, remember last night when she's giving you the blowjob, blah, blah, blah. And she goes, she has dentures. And he looks over at me and goes, pop them out. Pop them out. Like he was excited.
He was like, thank God.
He's like, gummy.
He's like, thank God it's not my penis or like just your abilities. So what he really wanted is he's like, great, less chance for abrasions on my penis and my mouth when we're making out, when we're giving me a blowy. We've only got
gums.
More gums, and that feels good.
Dudes
on
love a gummy.
Penises. I mean,
dudes love it, but telling them is a different story.
Well, sure.
It's embarrassing.
But I mean, listen, you do a taste test on a guy, you blindfold a guy, you get a gal with no denture. And I mean, listen, here's the taste test we're going to do. Guys blindfold. Somebody with the penis is blindfolded, okay? Doesn't see any of the people that are about to suck him dry beforehand. This is done, and he's given a rating, or they're giving a rating while they're getting sucked. So imagine me, I'm a person with a penis and I'm blindfolded and I'm getting sucked. I have no idea what any of these people look like, but I got one suck coming from a person with all their teeth. Say they don't have one tooth missing, but every now and then I get a little
graze.
A little graze. And it's kind of like, that'll be, scale of 1 to 10. You're giving me 10 is the best. 1 is the worst. Super teethy. I'm going to hit you with a 4 probably. And then you get old granny over, and assuming she's got enough perfume on that I can't smell her old body or her lesions, I'm getting sucked by.
But he hears her walker.
He hears her power scooter going. It doesn't, say we got old granny just sitting there ready to suck and there's no walker involved. She's perfumed up. Everybody's got the same perfume, so it's even keel. And you can't smell granny's old body. She gets in there.
Or lesions.
Can't smell one lesion. She gets in there. Top teeth, gone. Bottom teeth, gone. Double whammy, dude. I bet she's just sucking the crap out of that freaking dick. She's just sucking it. She's like, oh, and it's
and he's
nice
loving it.
and gummy. And I bet right there, he comes. Experiment's over. The taste test is over.
He takes his blindfold off.
Takes his blindfold off, sees it's a woman who looks similar to his grandma, comes again. I mean, can you believe it? I'm just saying. A gummy, that's got to be better than nothing, than the teeth. So I bet Harry was fucking actually
he was excited. He seemed excited.
Oh, yeah. I bet he was like, put your tongue to the roof of your mouth. And he went by your gummy mouth. And he was like,
oh, God.
And he looked, God, I want to puke.
I do too.
Oh, God. So Harry was actually fine with it. He said, pop him out.
Yeah.
You
He goes,
popped
take
him
him
out.
out. Take him out. Show me.
And then what?
I didn't.
Did he laugh?
Yeah, he was having fun.
Okay, good.
We were all having fun. So he left.
He left after you took your dentures out.
He left later. Like, he stayed there maybe 30, 45 minutes.
He's like, unfortunately, I can't do this. You don't have any bottom teeth.
I knew that he was gonna not be around that night
Okay.
because he had
And did you guys end up having sex again?
not
Was
that
it the
night.
following day?
So the next night was their last night, and I got my own room.
Yeah, because and did y'all plan, like you were like, I'm getting my own room
Yeah, I told him.
and we're getting physical.
so we're
Yellow.
you're coming over, and I'm getting my own room because I'm not gonna be worried about everybody else's.
No.
Comfort.
Did you get it on a different floor?
Nope, same floor.
You requested that floor.
Yep.
Great.
And wow, what a night, huh?
So,
Dunked in again.
oh, god damn.
Took the teeth out.
And you guys are already like comfortable with each other. You got through the awkward phase. You know, like you had a night where nobody came. You had a night with some booze to loosen up, crack some jokes. He gets on someone's story that's got 1 million viewers, having a good time.
The next thing you know, we're doing anal in a hotel.
Now that is having sex, y'all. What a roller coaster. We're not talking about just 3 holes. Or 2 holes. We're talking about 3. We are talking about oral, vaginal, and anusal.
A-hole.
Anusal. I mean, wow.
Wow.
Really great. So, I mean, you know, just the night that he comes over, the last night, because this episode is turned into a sex special, and that's all it's going to be, and that's okay.
People want to know.
The people want to know.
an update.
I am having the best fucking time of my life right now. So, the last night, you get your own room. How many doors down are you from the gals? How many doors down are we from Chelsea and Beth and Maggie?
It was at the very end of the opposite hallways.
Oh, that's great. So
It was
you
way
can
down.
just really rip it and go to town
to
and
town.
not even have to worry about, not that you would, but like you're just really in the moment.
right.
You are, oh yeah. I mean, and
Oh.
you've been practicing your sounds.
I forgot that the first night I was using my vibrator and he was
Jacking off.
not fucking me, but like, you know,
You were using your vibrator and it was doing what?
he was fingering me, I think.
While using the vibrator.
Yeah.
And you still didn't come.
No, I was very nervous.
Okay, that's why. You just
Very
couldn't let
nervous.
loose.
And
But so y'all
I was
were-
trying.
Of
But
course
that's
you
where
were.
he discovered he started saying, you know, you need to come for daddy and stuff like that. And I sprung Poppy on him.
You hit him with the poppy
I hit him with the
first.
Poppy and I was like, is it okay if I call you Poppy?
Did you call him Poppy first? And then you were like, oh, fuck, is that okay?
I think so.
You were like, oh, Poppy. Fuck, is that okay that I called you Poppy? Oh, my God.
Yeah, I didn't know. I still don't know if it's okay. He said it's okay with him.
If he's okay with it, ooh, baby.
And there's nothing hotter. I will say that.
Sure. Nothing hotter than calling someone daddy, Poppy, stuff like that.
It makes no sense because I could be his own mom.
Oh, God, I'm horny.
31 years old.
He was 31.
He's 31.
Older than me.
He could be your puppy.
He could not be
He
my
could literally
puppy.
be your father.
So the night you guys go to town alone, you rent a hotel room all the way down at the other end.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm-mm. Finger licking good. What'd you have? Snacks in there?
Nope.
Did you have more booze? Nothing?
Nope.
No booze. Was everyone sober?
Everyone was sober.
Oh, yeah.
I tried to go down to the bar to get him a cocktail, but the
Oh.
bar had closed.
So you broke in naturally.
He did take a shower.
Oh, he did take a shower.
Yes.
He got there. He goes, listen, I'm going to.
What?
Dad, Tina spilled again.
Oh. No.
Can't not spill. She's a spiller. I'm trying to hurry up so we can get to the not go over too much.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's fine. We're at 54 minutes, brother.
Oh, okay.
We're all good. Calm the fuck down, you psychopath.
I just didn't want anybody to get bored.
No, nobody is bored. Everybody wants to know that. Do you understand? Like, this is what I told Libbie and I went to the pool on Monday, and I guess we'll get into all that in another episode. But like, I looked over at her at one point. I'm like, do you finally believe me that like you're a hot bitch and guys want to fuck you?
What?
Yeah. All this time, we've all been sitting around like, when is she going to see the true potential of her pussy? When is she going to see that she can get fucked just like all these other fucking pieces of shit are?
Cucks.
All these other cucks are getting fucked. You ain't got to be Giselle Buchanan to get fucked, brother. Okay?
Yeah, that's
And
a whole different story.
I'm going to tell you this. None of us are Giselle Buchanan, but we're all getting fucked. So, you know,
Randy goes,
I'm just, the people want to hear this. Nobody ever thought we would be hearing this side of stuff from you. So it's great.
yeah, that's what Harry kept saying. Like, why do you keep looking to her for reassurance the whole time? Like we were filming, because I would look over and just be looking at Chelsea like this, and I'm like, no one can believe any of this is happening.
Like, he doesn't understand how
Different.
We've
it
been
is.
doing this podcast for this November will be 3 years. I'm pretty sure. And I mean, yeah, if Randy don't get paid shit. But this whole time, we've always had kind of a wall up around, like, it's like we talk about fucking in a funny way, you know,
Right.
but there's always been a bit of a, you know, you're like, oh, I will never be doing that again. And now you are just getting plowed, not just vaginally, but also anally. Oh,
Did I already say that I asked Harry for his consent to talk about this?
you did not.
Did I say, okay, I do want to make it clear that I did speak with
I will put it in the
Harry,
episode details.
that he said it would be just fine to talk about this. I said, I won't use your name.
He's looking forward to re-listening to it and jagging off the entire time.
And he said, you can use an alias. And I said, what should I call you? And he said, Poppy. And I'm like, no.
No, because I'm just going to get horny.
I said, I'll get wet. Oh, Poppy.
Bobby. So, yeah, we do have his consent to talk about this. Okay, so let's get to the last night. Let's get to the nitty gritty, the grand finale, the explosions, the whole shebang-a-lang. I want to know that. You
Making
get your
out.
hotel. You get your hotel.
Making out. He's wanting a blowjob.
Mm.
And I told him at some point, I guess, that I like to choke on cock. And
Auga.
he's like, you want to choke on Poppy's dick or whatever.
Wait, you said cock, and then he goes, you want to choke on Poppy's dick?
I don't know what. I don't
I
know
hope
how
he
it
said cock.
But then it was like, okay, well, I gotta take my teeth out. I said, can you look away? And he did. And I just wrapped him up nicely in a little towel, and put him right over here.
Yeah, you put him in a napkin, and you were like, you better not throw that napkin away when we're cleaning up the room later.
Those are my teeth.
Because if you throw that napkin away, boy, this was all for nothing. Then this sexual encounter's costing me at least $3,000.
So I did.
Wrapped him up nicely in a towel.
I gave him a nice little BJ.
Yeah.
Where you?
It wasn't little. If you're choking on a cock, that ain't little, brother. If it's getting the dangly thing in the back of your throat.
So we did that.
Mm.
I think we did some
Some vag work.
Badge work, and then we somehow
Did he eat your pussy?
I was on my period heavily.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
and when
but-
there's clots and stuff like that, it's,
It's too
you're
much.
going to feel bad about it.
Yes.
They're gross, so they'll just be like, oh, God, I'll stick it. I'll eat it.
Well, I mean,
I'll eat it. And
for
it's
a
like,
guy that I
stop,
just met, I
dude.
wasn't gonna be.
Sure. No one's got
Expecting
blood
him.
tested, all sorts of stuff like that. I get it.
So that
You got to be
we did
safe,
some
people.
badge.
That's one thing we'd like to really enforce here at Slop City Podcast. Hey, if you're having sex with strangers, please, for the love of God, wrap it up.
Wrap it up.
You can't just be walking around all willy-nilly, getting railed left and right, having a little ding-a-ling there, having somebody's mouth on your orifices.
I don't understand how we can put it in our mouth though, and then we got to wrap it up when it goes in our puss.
Oh, you're sucking it with not a condom?
No,
And
who does that?
dude, I think I've used a condom 3 times in my life, so we don't have to. I'm the wrong. If you want to talk to me about safe sex, it ain't me, y'all.
Yeah, don't.
I am.
Talk to not us.
Yeah, talk to not me, because that's why I've got chlamydia. I mean, the amount of times that I've had unprotected sex, the fact that I don't have multiple children is mind-blowing. The fact that I don't have more sexually transmitted diseases, infections, than I already have had in my life. Well, one of them was an intravenously transferred disease, but that's because I love heroin. And, but either way, the fact that, I am not one to wrap it up. If somebody was trying to get me to suck their dong and they said, hey, listen, I'm gonna put a condom on this part, I'd be like, that's hilarious. So, but that's interesting to me. Because I think of one of the people that I use protection with. This was probably like 7 years ago or whatever. And Rafe and I have been together for 9 years. So it's like I've been cheating on him for a long time. For those of you, just kidding. We've only been together 5 years. So the person that I had protected sex with, they were actually I think I've told you this before. They were very adamant about using a condom. And I literally was like, that's fucking weird. Pussy. I was just like weirded out about it, but I was like, okay, whatever. Never sucked their dong. They then later told me, after we had already had sex multiple times, that they had an STI. They had a HSV1, which is genital herpes, which is fine, whatever. But they didn't give me consent by not telling me that or whatever beforehand. So technically, we did not have consensual sex because I didn't have all the facts or whatever before.
Right.
And honestly, we had sex quite a few times after that. I was just like, cool, just you got to tell people that so that they can talk to a doctor and just make sure everyone's safe and everyone's happy.
Right.
And life's good. And we ended up fucking a few more times. And I mean, to be honest, I was like, respect to you, brother. You didn't tell me. But hey, you put a condom on. And I was kind of like, oh, no, daddy. Come on, get in there. Oh, yeah, fuck me, raw dog. And it's like, at least they had enough respect to be like, listen, bitch, you're a crazy fucking slut. They were like, you are just a crazy whore. I mean, how many fucking guys how many dicks have you let dunk in you without being protected? And I was like, all of them, yeah. Just really going to town. And moral of the story is, I didn't wrap it up, but I'm glad that one person, did it for me, I guess. But I've got HSV too, so.
Do you?
Yeah. I have HSV 2.
Okay.
2, like the cold sore, whatever, virus or whatever. And honestly, if you got a virus, it's not a big fucking deal.
It's not.
No one fucking cares.
Nobody cares.
No one gives a shit. The point of that story is to say that I'm a dirty fucking slut. And
Was that a rooster?
I love that. Moral of the story is I'm a dirty fucking slut, and viruses can be fucking managed. So you fuck whoever the fuck you want. All right? So that's, I'm just, either way, the fact, I realize now that you say that, I'm like, I never did give that guy a blowjob. I don't know why. I think I wasn't like confident in my blowjob game back then too, Like he ate my pussy. I remember that. He was just gobbling all over it.
Damn. I'd like to know who this guy is.
Just gobbling all over it.
Do I know him?
No, you don't.
Damn.
But he's happily married now and has a child. So if he like heard that I'm talking about this, he'd probably just be like, dude, you're living in the past, brother.
Brother.
Like, what are you doing? Why are you still talking about it? It's like, because you're the only responsible person that I ever had sex with to put a condom on. Literally don't know if anyone else did.
And you were trying to roast him.
I mean, I did, because I was so used to having unprotected sex.
That's mind-blowing.
I know, it's horrible. Well, it's just not a good idea to have unprotected sex.
No.
And I'm out there willy-nilly just put it in my ass. Screaming in the middle of the street. Hey, put it in my ass, buddy. Whoever comes out of the house is getting dunking in, Like I said, fat, dirty slut. That's what I am. So,
Your daddy's dirty slut.
But yeah, guys, listen. Next time you're giving a blowjob, make sure to put a condom on it.
Are you supposed to?
I don't know. Randy, is that to help us out with this? Because I have no idea. I have always thought you're supposed to, but it's like, I bet that sucks.
Okay, don't hold it against me. Don't judge.
Uh-oh.
But I've had it happen, and I was like, wow, that's kind of fucking weird.
Wait, they put a condom on?
No, I had one on already. We was about to do the deed, and
He's so uncomfortable talking about
No,
sex
it's
with
not
us.
that.
It's truly the
just,
funniest thing in the world.
No, I haven't thought about it in a while. And yeah, she gave me head and with the condom on. I was like, ew, that's just gross, dude.
Yeah, dude.
And then I went to the dentist a little like last year, and they wear rubber gloves now. And she was poking around in my mouth with those latex gloves, and I thought, oh, that's gross, dude. That must have been like what my dick tastes like. That
Yeah, because that's the thing. Your pussy feels good when you're getting railed, but it doesn't taste. Your pussy is not a tasting mechanism. Even though it's
Right.
like, if you put your fingers in your mouth and then you put your fingers in your pussy, they feel kind of similar. But it's like your mouth is a tasting organism. You can control your mouth a lot more than your pussy hole, but it's like, man, if you're just sucking on a little rubber condom and stuff, it's like already guys' balls smell like a pile of shit. You know, you take one lick of a guy's balls or, you know, just balls and you're like, ugh, you know. Once you spread a little bit of spit around on them, it's fine. But,
Right.
you know, you're getting in there. You know that smell? Just that.
Yeah.
That's fucking tainty smell.
Hey.
It's like you need a flushable wipe and you need to use it. I'm going to buy you a pack.
A flushable.
Okay, we're going to get you a flushable wipes. All we want you to do is use them this week. Just wipe it. You know, get all that dookie, whatever you got in there, all of that exercise, sweat, grime, soap scum. Get it out of there. Okay, so that was a little sidebar.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So he ended up doing anal. What kind of slut does anal on the second fucking meeting? Me?
This fucking slut.
And-
Now, did you request the anal, or was he really like, Harry, was he like, listen, we can do this? Did you lube up? Did he open your butthole and go and spit inside it?
Well,
what happened?
At some point, he had put his thumb in my butt.
Yeah.
When he was fucking me from
Oh,
behind.
God, I love that.
And
Did you know when he did it?
I think he asked me.
Yeah. Oh, God, my stomach just dropped. I'm so horny because I love a good thumb in the asshole while you're getting it. It's just while they're eating your pussy, too, or something like that, and they just,
I don't want it in there while they're eating.
it's good. Why? Because you're scared there might be a
Little
butt slide.
doo-doo come out, you know?
Nah. No. It's just a little. It's just pressure.
And then, so that somehow turned into anal. Of course, he asked me.
Yeah, sure.
And
you
I was
can't
like-
just
I was
spring
like, yeah,
on someone.
and then I knew that it was going to be awful for the first 30 seconds.
But then, did it feel good?
Yeah.
Did you come
No,
from it? You didn't come at all?
he did.
He came from the anal.
Yes.
Wow. Got that fucking booty meat, bitch. He came from the anal.
He came
All
from
over
the-
your back, like all over your ass and stuff.
Just, everywhere.
It was, next thing you know, it's covered. It's on the walls.
And then, of course, I get the old clit sucker.
Yep.
I'm going to get mine and just couldn't. I just couldn't do it.
Really?
Really trying.
How'd you come at all during all of that?
No,
Mm.
I generally won't.
Interesting.
I only will come from oral or vibrator.
Yeah, just like hardcore clitoral
Yeah.
sucking. And you couldn't come at all while they were there.
Mm-mm.
Bummer.
Tried.
You tried. You tried your best.
Tried.
That's all
even
we can ask.
even texted Chelsea. I'm like, can I use yours because I think my battery is low or something. It's not working. So I ran down there and got it.
Yeah.
And came back.
I used her clit sucker.
We've
So,
all used our clit
We're
sucker.
all Eskimo brothers with that clit sucker. Because I've used that thing before.
And then for the rest of the night, we laid in the bed and talked and stuff like that.
Why'd you
Dad-
just get all weird?
Randy looked over like he was disappointed in me.
Oh no. Well, of course he's sad you didn't come. Everybody is. This was a roller coaster of a story in an
Right.
episode, and everybody wanted a play-by-play and a breakdown.
And then, of course, as soon as I woke up, very light sleeping, he stayed the night, panicking in the bathroom. What have I done? Why did I do that? And I had to tell myself that I'm fine, I'm okay, and I am an adult and can do what I want.
Yes. And that was that.
That was
Never
that.
looking back, and you're just trying to get dick down wherever you can.
Yep.
Well, shows perseverance.
Mhm.
Someone commented somewhere and was like, I think that because you're actually truly happy and doing what you're doing now, like now you're able to like have sex because
Right.
that's like a level of confidence and like a level of vulnerability,
Yes.
because sex is vulnerable.
It is.
Whether you're, sucking a guy off with a condom or,
Without
you're,
your denture.
yeah, you're fucking a guy in the back of a Jeep, whatever you're doing, it's all vulnerable,
And then in the morning, he, the best part of the whole thing is I gave him one of my T-shirts. So it's like, if you fuck me, you will get merch. And
And technically, he got a free stay in a hotel. Nice hotel. Did y'all have breakfast the next morning?
no, we had to leave quickly.
Yeah, you were like, you need to get the fuck out of here, Harry.
No,
Here's my shirt.
I didn't want
You
want
go,
Harry to leave.
Yeah, I'll sign it.
Well, he did tell me was it yesterday or the day before. He goes, when I got in the elevator, I thought I should have had her sign it, but then I thought that's weird.
No,
And I was like, I would have totally signed it.
for sure. You would have been like, best fuck ever. Love, Libbie Higgins.
So I'm gonna get a collection of T-shirts of various sizes just for people that I fuck.
I think that's a great idea, and maybe you should have kind of like number them at the bottom.
Or
that,
a shirt that said I fucked Libbie Higgins.
I fucked Libbie Higgins and I liked it. I fucked Libbie Higgins and all I got was this T-shirt. And on the back, it's a picture of you. That'll be really cool.
So that was if I could use 3 words to describe Harry's experience:
Mhm.
fun, hot, fun, hot.
About this spontaneous.
Let's say spontaneous
Spontaneous.
because he likes spontaneity.
Yeah. And really, neither of you would have been here if you weren't spontaneous. So,
I mean, let's be honest.
let's be honest, brother.
If it wasn't for his audition video, he wouldn't have been there either.
Wouldn't have had a chance,
If
dude.
he just sent messages, no way, buddy.
Do you know what he did? He set himself apart from the pack. And that is what y'all got to do in life, okay? You can't just be a little sperm in a million sperms just swimming along. You got to go against the grain.
Yep.
You got to try something new. And if that's anal with someone, great.
Now,
That's
I
if
did,
that's getting fucked in the back of another Jeep Cherokee with another guy in 2005. That's it.
I did
you know?
take a picture with him and placed it on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and tagged his name. And wow, lots of people added him. Lots of women saying, oh, can I have your sloppy seconds, Libbie Higgins? And then tagging me in the comments.
Wow.
And then I was like, I'll never tag another man again.
No, God, no. And also, it's like,
And then he had like tagged me in a couple of things, and people were like, "Oh, damn, that pussy's so good. He's tagging you and stuff now."
ah! Damn, dude, that pussy's so good. He fucking,
He's tagging
Atting her.
her. He's atting her like a motherfucker.
he's atting this fucking bitch. It's like photos of like a couple together. And he's like at Libbie Higgins. It's like a deal, like $50 date night, shrimp, all you can eat. And he tags you.
Holy shit.
Oh, boy. Well, hey, brother, that's the cool thing. Now, anybody that fucks Harry after you, that's your sloppy that's their sloppy
Well-
seconds.
I am still in contact with Harry.
Great. Hope y'all fuck again.
But would love to see him again.
Yeah.
Maybe seeing him in Colorado when I'm there.
Oh, God, yeah. I mean, if he don't make a trip down there when you're there, that's crazy.
If he doesn't make a trip there while I'm there, he's not getting another T-shirt. No more T-shirts.
No, technically you owe him another T-shirt because he did fuck you one other time.
It's true.
So.
I'll give him one of my bracelets.
You
he looked at this bracelet and he goes, "Oh, cancer awareness." Oh, bro, it's not cancer awareness.
about the LTS one?
The LTS.
Libby, do you understand that you need to get merch made that says I fucked Libbie Higgins and all I got was this T-shirt?
Yeah.
So that is official. You need to make that your merch for the next round of shows.
Let's do it.
Because that is fucking incredible. And the fact that everybody knows that you're just going full fucking slut mode now and you're just fucking and sucking.
I'm
and you're
daddy's
phone
slut now.
I'm daddy's. And then you should get like a sticker that says like daddy's little angel with a halo and it's you on the keychain. Oh yeah. Daddy's little slut. Ooh, God, I love that.
Daddy's slut.
Oh yeah. Well, wow. Thanks for letting me ask you a ton of you knew I was going to ask you a ton of questions about it, and I wanted everybody to hear.
Everybody's been asking. So
everybody's been asking. So this is great. If you if you have a friend that
likes to fuck,
that likes to fuck, send them our way. There's a small chance that they could
dunk in.
Be a third in my home. And
Your home
there's a large
in my
chance
home.
that you can dunk into Libbie Higgins. So
especially if your name is Harry and you send me a video with long hair.
Send that's the key to setting yourself apart from the pack, guys. You want to get dick down by Libbie, you need to set yourself apart.
What's it called now when they send tapes? Self-tape?
Self-tape audition. Yeah, send a self-tape audition, preferably no green screens.
Just regular background.
Just no green screens. And if your house is messy, go outside.
If your house is messy, just put it up so you can't see the floor. That's what I do in my home.
Very simple. So, all right. Well, hey, welcome to the fuck club. You know what I'm saying?
Here I am, guys.
Boy, I'm glad to have you here.
Oh.
Oh yeah, yellow. So glad to have you. Glad to have you back in the cut.
Glad you guys are here with us on Slope City.
What it is, ho? What's up? Oh yeah, juggle my balls. So, oh yeah, give me your number and I'll call and I'll follow that ass to the mall. Cut you up like you ain't been cut. Oh yeah. Yep. That was Libbie, right? Ooh, I love it. All right, well.
All right, everybody.
Love y'all. All right, everybody. We love y'all, and we'll fuck you later. We'll see you next week.
Bye. The fucking rooster.
I love it.